Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Szpakowo on a very snowy day for episode 6 of our tall tale of small survival. Yes, it's a bit frosty out today. It's a touch of snow on the ground, very wintry, very December-y. But we have good news today. Oh yes. Our friend down at the scrapyard has finished work and has told us to head back down. As you can see in the top right, our money has gone down by 1,400 euros. And that is in the payment for the engine swap and a little bit extra work that he did for us while it was there. So we are going to hop in this Zetor that they let us borrow. And we are going to make sure we're in reverse. And drive down and see what's going on. Try not to run over our mad chicken flapping around the yard there. Drive over the side, yes. So, yeah, what are we doing today? Well, for the most part, there's not a lot we can do while it's snowy like this. I'm holding up traffic just a little bit there. Bunger left up here at the thing. I think I have a signal on at the moment, so... Oh no, it might just have been the light. Yes. But yeah, so obviously there's not a lot we can do while it's this kind of snowy and frozen everywhere. But what we might do is, once we get our tractor back, is get those spuds offloaded into our cellar. And prepare for, basically once the snow's gone and it's warmed up a little bit, we'll get out and see if we can't sell that silage. Because that will be a nice little bit of income to cover the cost of what we've spent already. And we may potentially be looking at some more equipment as well. Because there are a few things that we are going to need. I have to admit, this landscape is pretty cool when it's all snowed up like this. It definitely has a different feel to it than a lot of other places would. It is a veritable winter wonderland. Hopefully I didn't just make anyone motion sick doing all that rotating around. But, oh crikey, someone should have come down with a snowplow or something. But yes, so now what else happened overnight? Oh yes, we did talk to the scrapyard owner, our ironmonger friend down here, about possibly purchasing the front loader tractor that he's got. If I remember right, it was an Ursus 1014, something like that. Now, unfortunately, that is well out of our price range at the moment. Even in the sort of slight used state that it is, it's still worth at least 20 grand just for the tractor, plus another couple, 2 or 3 grand for the front loader attachments and everything too. So we're going to have to pass on that for now. However, we might be able to get a front loader attachment for ours. Okay, now he said he tried to clear the road a little bit for us, so we'll just carefully putter down here. See what's going on now. He said just to pop this back in the yard where the others were, and we'll see. Okay, next left, just coming up here. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can see the old his T25 is sat there. So let's just back this in. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, sadly this, it is a 1014. This Ursus is well out of our price range at the moment. Now, that's not to say we might not be able to get one in the future, or possibly even buy this one in the future, who knows. But for now, sadly, we can't get that one. Let's see, but yes, this is his old T25. And as you can see there, it's got our engine and everything in it. All those bits all sort of painted black. Now, it turns out that because this was the automatic transmission, he decided rather than trying to unbolt everything, he'd just take it all out as one unit, plonk it in our tractor, which should be around here. Oh, yep, he's definitely been out with the old snowplow, had that Rossel mash. out doing some work, clearing the roads a little bit. Very nice. Yes, here is ours. Yes, so as you can tell, we've got a bit of equipment on it now. You can see, yeah, the engine in there is very red. That is the old one from that tractor around there, and also we have all the running gear and everything from it as well for the transmission. So yeah, you can kind of see amongst all the snow it is a bright red, which we will at some point be getting repainted, because my aim is to get this tractor fully operational again and back up to a good working state with all the parts and everything. So yeah, what he did was he took the bonnet, sort of hood, engine cowling thing off of that off of his old one, and plonked it on here for us for a couple of €100, and also those lights. Now he's just rigged them up with some basic piping and a little bit of electrical wire, because if we pop around here and have a quick look, you'll see. Should be able to see on the front of this one. Yeah, it's still got its sort of whole frame arrangement, which I think might be part of the front loader, or it's all hooked into the front loader unit maybe. So he didn't want to take that all off, but he did give us those side lights and the bonnet. And unfortunately the little engine front plate thing that sat on here did take some damage in the transfer, so he didn't bother giving us that. So that's okay. We can hopefully buy one of those off the interwebs at some point. But yeah, this is all looking pretty good. So let's give it a start. It says it's only got 10.3 hours on it now, so hopefully that's going to be okay. And yeah, it is now also the T25 Automat, I think was what it was called when I got in. Basically it's got the automatic transmission instead of a manual shift, so we may find it actually runs a little bit better as well, or a little bit smoother, because it doesn't have to change gears in quite the same way. But it's still kicking out a little bit of black smoke, which is to be expected. Yeah, it's not in the best state of repair at the moment, along with the rest of the tractor, but I'm hoping this is... Oh shoot, we left our oil down here as well. I shall have to remember to come back and grab that. I don't think I can successfully leave it on the front of the thing as we drive back. That's probably going to fall off, isn't it? Well, we'll pop it there and see what happens. Nobody pay attention to the exhaust pipe coming through the pallet. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. We'll be able to ride back with it sat on the bonnet. It's going to fall off, I know it is. But if it doesn't, that's fine. But yeah, so hopefully this is going to last us a little bit better now. We do need to take it up to the shop to get it inspected. It does say on the top right there, sorry, top left, if I pop that out, it is inspection required in 11 months, but it's currently got one fault that is known. So I have a feeling if I take it up and get it inspected, they may be able to repair that and then get it back up to full whack, but we'll leave it for a bit and see how it runs. If it starts coughing and sputtering and dying on us every 5 minutes, then... oh, we almost lost it there. Then we'll definitely take it back up and... oh, blimey. Get it inspected. But yeah, let me get this back to the yard and we shall see what happens. Does sound smooth. Once it's not under load, it's just cruising at 26 kilometers per hour. Yeah, let's not look at that. That looks bad. Right, just pulling back into our little farm area now. I shall hop off quick and grab that. There we go. Let's get that off, and we'll just plonk it down here for now. Leave that there. That should be fine. Let's have a look at these spuds and see what we can do with them. As they are sitting there. Oh, crumbs. Skidding on the snow a little bit. Yeah, maybe I should have got the shovel out and cleared some of this out of the way. Well. Okay, let's get that up, and let's just take the cover off here while we are here. Yes, lots of lovely, slightly frozen potatoes. or at least very chilled. Let's get this down and plonk it into our cellar there, and then we can wait for the snow to defrost a little bit. Oh, crumbs. Okay, now we should be set to tip out of the right side, so we can... There we go, pull in here, offload. Lovely. Now, I do realise that cow is still down there. The collectible cow for, I think it's €1,000. We're not going to get that yet. We're going to leave it there for now, until such time as perhaps we need it for an emergency. And that will be our emergency piggy bank that's a cow. A cow bank? I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, that will basically be our little sort of emergency job that we will save. Oh, crumbs. Got that a bit wrong. But yeah, we'll save that for a rainy day when we have need of some cash. Now, hopefully our potatoes will come up in January. We shall have to see. But what we are going to do is just pop this here, let it sit. Now, it didn't cut out on us on the way back, so that's pretty good. We'll get some warm water out of this bucket here and just... no, we're not going to get any warm water out of the bucket? Okay. I was going to get some warm... Oops. Didn't mean to get back in the tractor there. Ah, there we go. Maybe I did mean to get back in the tractor. Let's just wash some of this snow off so we can see it a bit better. There we go. Much nicer. I know it's going to get incredibly snowy again pretty quick, but I figure that's not bad. So yeah, what we're going to look at doing is, I think there's a few engine, a little cover there for the battery compartment. Obviously the front cover there. We might consider getting that little frame grill thing that the other one had. And, oh yeah, there's a back plate here as well we're going to need. Obviously that front grill. Depending on what cab options there are available, we might even consider getting a cab. Especially for inclement weather like this, where a little bit of warmth might be useful. But we shall see. We'll have a look at the catalogue for that. In fact, speaking of catalogues, let's have a look at the sales. See if there's anything good on sale that we could use. Yeah, well, we've already got one of them, so we don't need another one. That, I think, is far too... Oh, yeah, it's 230 horsepower for a 3-metre... Oh, it's a subsoiler. Yeah, that's a very grandiose bit of equipment. Way more than we would ever want. Anything else good? I mean, well, we can't use that. It's too heavy for our little tractor. That we could potentially use in sugar beet, if we had sugar beet, but we don't. We're not doing logging, and we don't have a front 3-point, which I think is what... Yeah, I think that's a front mulcher. It's like part of a set, if I remember correctly. Oh well, nothing in there. Let's check the chickens, make sure they don't need any food. They seem to be pretty good there. Now, once these chicks grow up into adults, I think there's a bunch of roosters that we'll have coming out, male chickens, that we will be taking to the animal dealer for selling. Now we do have that little metal crate around here, so what we might need to look at is getting a flatbed, possibly, and maybe another crate. Or just the one. I mean, I could technically carry it all the way up there because the animal dealer's off in that direction. In fact, I think we can actually see it from here. Yeah, so I think it's... Oh no, that's a farm. It's on the other side of that farm. That's like a little farm on top of a hill over there. But yeah, so I'm going to go inside and have a nice cup of tea because this is a bit chilly. And we'll come back hopefully later on in the day, in December, when the snow clears up. If not, it will be January, and we'll get to work on our silage. Alrighty, we are back. It is now later in December, and as you can see, the snow has all melted, which is fantastic. So we are going to set about getting this little bit of silage here out of said thing, and for some reason it's going to make me turn the high pressure washer on. Thank you, no. I'm going to have to sell that and get a different one. Let's see, yes, open silo. Bosh, there we go. 4190, so that is 4,190 litres of delicious silage for us to shovel into the trailer. Oh yes, this will be fun. Now, I did have a look at the price for this, and it looks like now is actually a very good time to be selling silage. God, oops, got my shovel stuck in the trailer. Yeah, apparently now is pretty much the best time of year. It seems, I guess, because it's in the middle of winter, so people need it for winter animal feed. Come on, out you come. Now, depending on how much we get for this, I want to say it was almost 200 per 1,000. So, you know, we'll get maybe about 8,000, not 8,000, that'd be nice. About 800, give or take. And I've been looking at the shop catalogue. There's a few things that we do want to look at getting. Now, obviously, our tractor being as low power as it is, will not run certain things, and certainly will not run big things, which is mostly okay. You know, we might have a bit of an issue when it comes to harvesting, because there is a pull-along harvester for corn, but that requires 50 horsepower. And while it's affordable and it's close, we might have a bit of an issue with it. But, I mean, we could take a chance on it. Could try renting it. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll have a look at, see if a corn contract pops up at some point later in the year. Maybe rent that and see if we can actually use it and do a contract with it. Because that would be an interesting way of testing it, I think. Other than that, yeah, we're going to need pretty much all the basics. We don't have anything to fertilise with. Obviously nothing to harvest with. We don't have a cultivator. I did find a cultivator that I quite like the look of. There is also another trailer, because you can never have too many trailers. Yeah, especially on a small farm like this, you can never have too many. So yeah, there's another trailer that I have identified that I will grab that is mostly just a small, trailer. Like a little flatbed option. And it also has a small capacity, so we could use it for a few things. And trying to think what else. Yeah, there's oh, I was thinking of getting a greenhouse as well. That might be something that we look at getting. There's a couple of options around the 2,000–3,000 euro mark. Could get an older style sort of one that's fairly simple and basic, that just requires water and will grow us lettuces and strawberries. Or there are some slightly newer options that have seeds and manure requirements and stuff in it, which obviously we'd need to buy. And we do at some point want to get the pigs back in, because we haven't said much about the pigs lately. They have a little shed across the way. Yeah, the only problem with that obviously is food, which we can't do much with because we don't have a harvester, and it's all the wrong season as well. And not to say that we couldn't buy some in, but you know, funds are limited, so we don't want to overdo it with the old purchasing of stuff. But let's see, I think we are almost done with this. I'll get this finished and I'll see you over at the sell point momentarily. And we'll check out exactly how much we're going to get for our little silage job. Alrighty, we are just coming up to the sell point here, the direct sell point for silage and other goodies. Now, unfortunately, I missed the first turning because I was looking at the map and rolled right on past it, but it should be up here. Let's see where we are going to sell. Oh, they've got a nice operation down here. All sorts of bales and things. I think this is where... Oh yeah, there we go. This is where we drop it off. So let's give it a tip and see what we get. Now, interestingly, we didn't have any problems driving up here, so I'm thinking, ooh, 783, I almost said 1,000, but no, it's not 1,000, it's just 783. But that's not bad. I'll take 783 for that little tiny bit of silage. So yeah, we have got to poodle our way back to base camp now. We did get a phone call on our mobile phone as we were coming over. The nice chap at the scrapyard, where we got the engine upgrade or swap and everything done, he said we'd left our potato harvester down there. And you know what? He's right. We did. I was so excited to get the tractor back, forgot to pick up the potato harvester as well. However, on a side note, there is actually a few more potatoes on the go down there. Apparently what had happened was I'd left some off the side of the field, or the, not me, but the chap that owns the field. I think it might have been Jankus that owns it. Jankus, yeah, whoever owned it anyway. They left a few potatoes on the side of the field after the contract was completed and everything last time. So what I might do is actually grab our little, what's it called thing, shovel, that's the thing, and actually pop up to the store and pick up a couple of bits of equipment, because one of the things we are going to do is get a cultivator, and there is at some point a cultivating contract we can do down on that field. But that we'll worry about later on. So yeah, for now, I'm going to pop up to the shop, grab a little trailer, that little one I was talking about just a minute ago, grab the shovel, head back down there, pick up the potato harvester, grab the potatoes, and yes, so we'll see all that in just a second. Okay, we are up at the shop now, and the first thing we are going to do is purchase this cultivator. Yes, it's a very nice little Unia KLZ-3A 2.4 metre cultivator, only takes 20 horsepower to run it. Looks quite nice indeed. I think we are probably going to keep it as red, just because why not? I mean, we've got a red tractor at the moment, so yeah, why not? So we're going to get that. That's only 740, which is not bad for a little cultivator. Now, the other thing we are going to get is a trailer. And we are going to get this trailer here. It is a 2,800 litre capacity old trailer that comes like this, or like that as a bale trailer, or with a sort of open back bale trailer option there. So yeah, we are, or like that even, you could have it sideways opened, but we're going to grab it first like this, because we want it for, we're going to go and grab those last few bits of potatoes that are left, and hopefully our spud lifter as well. I don't think, was I looking at changing the colours on this? I think we could make it a nice dark brown. Chrome wheels for €50. Oh, crikey, no, we don't want to change the colour of the wheels then. Not if it's going to be 300. That's quite a lot. Yeah, I think we'll go with that brown. Doesn't cost us anything extra, so yeah, we'll get that as well. Now, I'm hoping, I don't think we'll be able to, but we'll check. Because I'm wondering if we might be able to grab the cultivator and the trailer, because that would work out quite well. Just crank the handle to wind the wheels up there. Okay, now let's raise that up. I don't know, it's going to be a bit iffy, but maybe it will let us. If it doesn't, we'll leave the cultivator here and take the trailer. But it depends on where the hitch is under there. That's not going to work. Oh, crikey, now I've got to figure out how to... Okay, there we go. Yep, that's not going to work. We're not going to do that. Okay, yeah, we'll leave this up here for now. They are okay with that. We'll run it back down. We'll come and grab it later, basically. They will be fine with that, but that's pretty cool. We've got ourselves a cultivator. Lower the cultivator, please. There we go. Off with you. Oops, the wheels. Oh. It's magically lowering its wheels back up again. Right, yes, so that little cultivator we'll probably be using next month, I think. There is a tiny contract for Field 77. Since we can't actually take it and the trailer down, I'm not going to worry too much about it for now, right now. We haven't collected or accepted the contract yet, so that's good. But yeah, I'll run this down, I'll grab the shovel, and I'll see you down at the what's left of Field 77 and the potatoes in a minute, and we'll grab our harvester, our little potato thing, and then come back and have a little bit of a rest into January, I think. And if I press the correct buttons, we'll have a little rest into January. I was just trying to set cruise control. There we go. We'll have a rest into January, and hopefully our potato field will be ready to go. Excellent. Here we are, coming up to that field again. Looks a little bit different now that the snow and everything's gone and the field's fully harvested and everything. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a little bit of potatoes just there. He said it was mostly down the far end here, so there's another little bit. Let's see how much that is quick. I've got my old shovel in here. Grab that out. Turn it around. Come on. There we go. Where were they? There they are. That's 16 litres of potatoes. I mean, 16 litres isn't bad. It's fine than the rest of that other one. There it is. That's another 16 litres. That's 32 litres of potatoes we've got for free. Yeah. They did say there was going to be a bit more down. Ah, yeah, there we go. There's some. So we might... Ah, here we go. Yeah, lots more down here. Okay, we'll leave that down there. Bring the tractor down. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more here. Okay, so, oh yeah, looks like there's a bunch down the end, right in the corner here. And there's our trusty little potato jobber. Hiding in the weeds there. Yes, crikey, that's going to need a respray at some point. That's looking awful. Crumbs. Yeah, so, what were we doing? I've got to find my shovel now. Cool, what have I done with it? Wasn't this far back, was it? I know I put it down somewhere near. Please tell me I didn't run over it again or something silly. Oh no, there it is. Not like last time, it'd be the same thing all over again. Oops. No, don't empty them all over the field. It's not going to help at all. Yeah, I mean, even if we only get, 400, 500, 600 litres of potatoes, I think it was worth it just to come down here and clear it all up. Get it out of the way for whoever owns the field. And yeah, we'll just plonk that into our thing. And this trailer will, I think, be handy for just sort of minor yard work stuff that we have to do. Like when our potato field is ready, I'll probably just load it all into this and run it back and forth over to the cellar. My shovel's got all twisted around. There we go. That works. Yeah, but yeah, it'll be a handy little trailer just for doodling around at our little tiny yard in. As and when we get the pigs back, we'll probably look at getting a small pig food mixer, something like that. We've got the silo too, so we can we can make some stuff and store some things and see how... Actually, there's quite a lot of potatoes here. Yeah, we'll be able to store some grains, make some pig food, all that sort of fun stuff, and I think this little trailer will be very useful for that. Okay, crumbs. Yeah, there's actually a lot more than I'd expected. I hope this trailer isn't too small. Well, I shall continue on with this because I know we've done a lot of potatoes lately, and I really don't want to make you sit through even more spud work. But, you know, this is kind of what we're doing at the moment. This is as good as it gets for this time of year. We're picking up the leftovers from a contract. But yeah, I'll get the chap from the scrapyard here to help us just lift that up, pop it in the back of the trailer there, and once we get back up to the yard, I'll get one of the neighbours just to give us a hand getting it out, and we'll plonk it down on the floor so I can move it with the tractor as needed. But yeah, this is more than I was expecting. I mean, I figured it was maybe a couple of 1,000 litres. Let's straighten up you. There we go. Yeah, I figured it'd be maybe 1,000 litres or something, but it looks like we're going to end up with possibly 2 and possibly even a full trailer. Well, we shall see. Okay, we are back up at our farm now. As you can see, we got the potato digger, the Agromet Pioneer. We have that sat out here now, just ready for whenever that field decides it wants to be harvested. And we actually made out fairly well with the potatoes. I need to find my shovel in here. I think it fell over. It sunk. It sank. It disappeared into a... There we go. Into a potato oblivion. Oh dear. Yes, a sinkhole of spuds or something. But yeah, we actually got quite a lot of potatoes from down there that was just sat by the side of the field. We ended up, as you can see there, with 2,317 litres. That is not half bad for, like, literally just going down there with a shovel to pick them up. So, yeah, let's back it in here. I think it only unloads out the back. We're about to find out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Straight into the cellar. Lovely. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And once that has all done, we should end up with, yeah, about 28,000 litres of potatoes. 27... Oh, just shy of 28,000 litres of spuds. That's really not bad. Oh, I'm sorry. You... Okay, so I'm a danger when I'm... Oh, crumbs. Yeah, I'm a danger. I was going to say I'm a danger when I'm standing near the road, but when I'm hopped into a machinery, such as this lovely tractor, I'm suddenly not a danger and they can drive past. Yeah, something's a bit fishy there. But, yeah, let's see. I think I'll... where to leave this, because we don't exactly have a lot of storage space, do we? Maybe I'll see about plonking it under there. Just for now. At least this is going to be a little bit easier to reverse than the big one with the dolly system thing on it, the swivel axle, that's what it's called. I mean, they're not impossible, but they can be a bit of a pain to get into tight spaces like this one. I mean, not that I'm doing much better with this thing, but, you know, hey-ho, there we are. Okay, that's better. That'll do, we'll let it out here. We'll leave that there and just reverse into it a bit more, because that will be helpful for our calls. Yes, but for now there's not much else we can do at the minute. Like I said, we're thinking of perhaps buying a greenhouse at some point. Oh, I'm all around the wrong side of that, aren't I? Yeah, we're thinking about getting a greenhouse. Probably would put that over the road there if I do. We've got a few options on what to get, so I'll have a think about that. But for right now, we are going to pop inside the house, have a little bit of a rest, and see what things look like in January. Okay, we are back. It's January and we're looking at rooster bums. Yes, so what's happening now is we're heading up to the livestock dealer just up the way here with a lovely cage full of delicious roosters, which we are going to be selling back to the animal dealership just up here. Now, I did take a box full of male chicks up here just before I had a cup of tea earlier, as we were talking about, and came up here quick with a box of chicks because I realised we were quite overstuffed in the old thing. What do you call it? Chicken coop. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, we were quite overstuffed in there, so we bought some of them up. Let's sell these. Got 8 of them. $12 whole. Fantastic. Well, those will have a good home here or become delicious rooster bits or something. But yeah, so we made a bit of space just before January happened, and I'm just going to drop my little box there. Yeah, we made a bit of space before January happened, and then when we got up this morning in January, the lady chickens had laid some more eggs, and we had some grown-up roosters. So I figured we'd bring some more of the roosters out. Well, the male chickens had grown into roosters, I guess you could say. So we just come up here and sold some of them just to make some more space. Mainly because roosters don't make eggs. And what we want is, of course, eggs. So I'm going to huff it back to the farm, and we should be able to do, you guessed it, more potatoes. I'm not sure if anyone's watching this for the potatoes anymore, but yes, more potatoes coming soon. And as promised, we've got some more potatoes coming out of the ground. Yes, our slightly out of season field has now become ready to harvest, so we are going to be harvesting some potatoes. Oh yes. Now these are all ours, and we will be keeping all of these. Well, we may not keep every single one, but it will be a combination of selling and you know, using whatever we need to out of here. So we've got a little bit stuck there. Lovely. Now, I could go up there, but I'm not going to. We're going to wait. Yeah, just going to go up the top here. Let's turn that off for a second. Drive around the top and then come back down. Oh, can't see what's happening for all the trees. Okay. And down. I do have access to the land. This is my field. It's my land. You can't have it. Yes, so we'll hopefully this will be a decent haul. We may well take some straight away to sell, in fact, depending on how many we get, because I'm not sure what the price on potatoes is right now. I think I'm missing half of these. I am. It's because it's on the weird diagonal edge of a field. I'm far too far out of it. Okay. Yeah, so what's it? Oh, the price on potatoes. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that. Where is it? Potatoes. Yeah, we've already got 28,000 litres. Oh, it looks like the price is on the way up. February. 208? We'll see about that. But it does look like they are closing in on 120 per thousand. Which, you know, isn't bad when we've got 27,000 already sat in the old doodad there. So we shall hopefully make some good money off of this. Now, thinking about equipment, obviously potato seeder would be good so we can do more potatoes. I know I can hear you all closing your browsers right now. But no, it's a crop that we can do because we've got a harvester. In fact, I might even look at getting a vegetable planter. I mean, I know it's not much different, but we could technically do like parsnips and carrots and some of those things as well. That might help out in the long run. I'm not sure actually what they sell for. Let's have a quick look at that as well. I mean, sugar beets, I don't think we can lift sugar beets with this. But we can, I know we can do carrots and parsnips and red beets, so let's have a quick look for them. Should be down here somewhere. Have I gone past it? I probably have, knowing me. Oh no, there they are. Yeah, they're about the same sort of value as the potatoes. So, yeah, it's something to consider, I think. You know, maybe we'll just hang on to the money a little bit and see what's going, because we do need to get a harvester. An actual proper harvester. And I know we talked about that corn, trailed corn harvester, which is a bit on the dodgy side for the power with this tractor. So yeah, maybe we'll just hang on to most of the money and see about getting something later on. Maybe a harvester will pop up in the sales that we can get, or maybe we can do some contracts and get ourselves something better. Who knows? But yeah, so what are our plans? Well, we've got this to harvest. I'm thinking about ploughing out this patch where we mowed the grass, or I say mowed, where we scythed the grass last time, and then either replanting that as just grass, or possibly what's the other stuff? Oh, that's something we could look at, a mower. We could even look at getting a new mower, perhaps. That way we could do a bit more silage work. That's always an option too, because silage is never a bad idea. Or we could do something with hay. You know, get some clover planted for the bees. We could even invest in some more bees. I don't know. The world is our oyster at the moment. We're in relatively good shape, I think. A good position. Yeah, we've got oh, sorry, reverse, not reverse, don't want reverse. Yeah, you know, we're in a pretty good spot at the minute. Obviously we need to flesh out our equipment portfolio, but yeah, I think we're off to a good start. So on that note, I am going to plug around this potato field and get done what I can. And yeah, I hope we see you next time as we continue on with our tall tale of potato fields. Hopefully we won't be doing potatoes next episode. I really hope we won't. But yes, on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was, and if you have, please give us a like, and do consider hitting the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I'm going to reverse into a tree. No, forwards. There we go. Yes, so I shall continue on with this, and we'll do the tally next episode, see how well we did. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you next time. Cheerio, everyone.